Today, I'm going to be making a video about my mom. This whole project is going to be about her life and her journey through her kidney failures and her treatments and her going to dialysis.
Pasia Jones's mother.
Alright, and how long have you had dialysis?
Well, dialysis began for me April 29th of 2016 when I fell ill at work. I got really, really tired and I did not know what was happening. So I made an appointment with my doctor immediately, and she advised me that I needed to go to the hospital because I was extremely low on blood. My iron was really, really low and I was low on blood. So I got to the hospital and they did further testing, which I did have to have a blood transfusion. Your body only holds about 8 pints of blood, and I only had 4 pints in me, so they had to give me 4 pints of blood. And during that process is when they did more testing and figured out that my kidneys were failing. They were at about 5%. So I had to go on emergency dialysis that next day.
So how long has this transition affected you, your mental health, your body, and just yourself in general?
Well, on days that I have treatment, which are 3 days a week, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, it gets kind of tiring on those days that I have treatment because you're in the chair sitting for 4 hours while this machine cleans and processes your blood. It processes the bad stuff out of your blood that your kidneys can't filter. So it can get kind of tiring on those days, but other than that, not very much difficult. Not too many difficulties.
So did you know that a person with kidney failure, the life expectancy is 20 to 30 years?
Yes, I have heard that it is 20 to 30 years. However, on this journey of being on dialysis, I've met people who have been on dialysis for 30 years. And I mean, the machine is basically saving their lives, but being as young as I am, if I find a kidney donor, the life expectancy of course goes up because you get a living donor kidney. So therefore, it is always better to get a living donor kidney, meaning someone that will donate a kidney to you versus having to wait for someone to pass and be on a waiting list that can take years. So yes, I do know that the expectancy can be 20 to 30 years depending on the severity of the person that has kidney failure, because a person with kidney failure can have other things that coincide with their issue with their kidneys. Some people can have kidney failure, they can be diabetic, they can also have, heart failure, so a lot of things go with that. I myself just have the issue of the kidney failure, so therefore my life expectancy would be much greater than someone who has multiple medical issues.
All right. So good afternoon.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm hanging in there.
So can you please give a brief synopsis on who you are and what is your relationship with my mom?
I am Chuck Jones. I've been knowing your mom 16, 17 years. And we were married and we produced you.
Okay,
So
and
that's how I know your mom.
alright, and I have a few questions for you today.
Okay.
So number one, what has had my mom inspire you with her illness, her kidney failure, and going through dialysis?
Just her overall strength. She has been very, very strong through it all, even dealing with her illnesses and whatnot before having to, come to this transition of dealing with dialysis and stuff like that. She's always been very, very diligent if that's a good word to describe it. Very, very tough and resilient. Tough and resilient.
All right, thank you. And another question is, have you helped out or did anything with my mom during her stage of going through dialysis and treatments?
Not as of yet. Only to be more of a moral support and whatnot. But it is coming up. She has a doctor appointment coming up, and I will be taking her and helping out and be there with her the whole way.
Okay, is there anything else that you want to say about people going through dialysis and treatments and anything else?
No more than that they have my complete and soul sympathy and empathy, because they are going through a transition that only people who have like conditions go through. So it's tough from the outside looking in and seeing how people deal with it and cope with it. So if there's anything that I could offer, would be my empathy and sympathy.
Right, thank you for this lovely interview.
You're quite welcome, ma'am.
All right, see you later.
See you later.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
So I'm going to ask you some questions. Is that okay?
It's okay.
So firstly, how does it feel knowing that your only child, your baby really, is dealing with kidney failure?
Well, right now it's not a big issue. When it all went down, it really hit hard. I was scared, worried, but now it's stuck. Things have evened out, so it's no hassle. Everything's going smoothly.
Right, good answer. And lastly, do you help out with my mom by doing anything?
I'm there for when and whatever she need me, and she don't need a lot because she maintains her own self pretty well.
Right, thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
All right, let's move on to the cooking part of this video. So, how long have you been cooking?
All my life, since I was about 9 years old. I think I fried my first egg at 9 years old.
Right.
My first meal I cooked was at 12 years old. It was pork chops, green beans, and beef flavored rice-a-roni.
All right, so what is your favorite food to cook for your family or friends?
Everything. I don't really have a specific special meal. I just love to cook. That is my passion.
So, since you say it's your passion to cook, what inspires you to come up with these new recipes and ideas?
I don't know. I just love to eat, basically. I'm a foodie. I love to eat, so I think of things that I would like to eat and try to cook, and I just go by the ingredients and I cook it.
So, are you coming up with anything new with your cooking, like a special cookbook or?
I am working on a cookbook as a fundraiser, as a kidney drive. Once I get into the process of going through my kidney transplant, hopefully it will be ready by the end of this year as a fundraiser. So you guys look out for it. There's some great, awesome recipes in it. I'm currently working on that right now.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
As I wrapped up this documentary, I learned two things. That my mom is brave and she doesn't take anything for granted in her life. And two, that most horrible things come on to good people and they don't deserve that. But that's the way the earth works, and I've learned a valuable lesson during this video.